The pursuer got
you're dead.
I failed.
Well, it's because my story was so interesting. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's totally what it was.
I caused you to stumble.
Sometimes you'll stumble.
Sometimes
you'll fall. But in the end,
it's worth it all.
It's worth it all. It's worth it all.
It's worth it all.
Look at that big fire salamander down there.
Oh, that's cool.
We're never going to go down and see it.
Never going to do it. Never going to do it.
Never going to give you up.
Never going
to let you down.
No.
Never going to run around.
No.
Hurt you.
That's right.
Just going to run past everyone and get back to the pursuer.
The pursuer.
The pursuer pursues.
Into the sewer.
He actually does. He'll show up in like he shows up in later areas and you have to fight him a lot.
Did you hear what I just said?
No.
About the sewer? It was really kind of clever.
What did you say?
The pursuer. He pursues you into the sewer.
That's
which makes
really
him a
clever,
pursuer.
actually. Yeah, that's
I know.
clever.
It was rather clever.
Ow.
He's mean.
He is.
Oh, jeez. He's strong, too.
Yeah, he's a boss. This is technically the second boss.
He is just really out for blood.
He does. He does the bloods. I shouldn't have done that.
No, you're still good. Oh, watch out. That was close.
You gotta leave enough stamina to dodge, or else you're done for.
Oh, you better watch out.
Ow, I didn't leave enough stamina there. See, folks?
Thank you for showing us.
You got power stancing uses up a ton of stamina, so you gotta make sure you know what you're doing. But it's worth it in the long run if you're willing to be patient. Ugh. Oh, 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 oh! Epic win!
Oh man!
Epic winning!
He hit you with that shield.
He didn't though.
It looked like he did.
Oh, epic!
You and the word epic.
You're so I need to stop using it so much. There we go. Just
wow.
Just a little bit more.
I heard a crack.
That's an easy move to dodge. And there we go. Pursuer's down.
That was intense. Congratulations.
Thank you. We've beat 3 bosses already.
Yeah, you are just smoking tonight.
Hashtag Dark Souls 2. Then we're going to sit in a bird nest and be picked up by another bird.
Oh, they really like the birds in the bird nest,
They really do.
Ooh, that was quite a view.
And there we go, off into the distance.
Off into the beautiful sunset.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere.
I like having the wind blow through my hair.
I do too. Not that I have much hair left.
I had my hair pulled up.
Yeah.
I unpulled it and opened the sunroof and the windows so the wind could whip through my hair, and it was exhilarating.
You must have felt really alive then.
I felt alive and free.
I feel alive more than some guys. I'm tired.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right, we got the dull ember, and here's a bonfire.
Who wants a dull ember?
We give it to a crazy man, and he becomes a good friend.
Well, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
We all need a good friend.
Sometimes you need the crazy man on your side.
And sometimes you don't. I bought a candle, and I bought it because it said it was going to smell like fresh cut grass. Mm-hmm. But it didn't.
It didn't. It smelled like Gain Power Pods, right?
I already told you that story. Mm-hmm. Have I used all the stories of my life already?
Not the recent ones. There's still the one where you abandoned your frickin' teacher on a field trip. The whole class.
Well, okay. In all fairness, all right?
All's fair in love and war.
Every class in the world got to go on field trips except us. Now, I was a freshman. It was my first year at the school. We went through 12 different teachers because we were bad. Yeah. But this particular teacher was the worst of all teachers. And we finally tricked her into taking us to the park as a field trip. And once we got there, we left her. I don't know how we thought that was going to end. But she made it back to the school before we did.
Oof.
And let's just say the director was waiting for us in the classroom when we returned. And you know the director. That was not a pretty sight.
Not at all.
And so we were going to be suspended. So they took our whole class down to the office and said that if someone didn't apologize to the teacher, we were all going to get suspended.
Yep.
So we're in this meeting of the students trying to decide who's going to do it. And they decide it's going to be me. And I'm like, there ain't no way. I am not apologizing. I had the time of my life. And they're like, do you want to be suspended? I'm like, do you? So you apologize. So they voted. When did that decide the end of things?
Since probably the beginning of man.
So they vote. And guess what? They voted for me. So I had to go out there, put on my best game face, and say, teacher, I'm really sorry that you took us on a lame field trip and we left you in the park.
Is that what you actually said?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And luckily, I'm a great actress. So my face looked like I was just so emotionally broken.
Oh, yeah.
That she didn't really listen to what I was saying. And so I got away with that. And we didn't get suspended.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I guess I was a bit
Yeah,
tricky.
everyone's like that in high school. At least most people. What if...
Yeah.
Okay, we should change the definition of suspension in school
Okay.
to where they just, like, tie kids up and, like, hang them for a little bit.
Yeah.
Suspension.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a guy get paddled.
Oof.
Back in the day when I was in school, they could
olden
beat you.
times.
And so what happened was they were throwing people out of the locker room with just towels on. Like you were naked under the towel because we had to shower. And so they threw me out. But I had muscular hands, and I was not letting go of my towel.
She had that grip.
But then they put Rodney out, and he purposely dropped his towel, and his little buttercups were blowing in the breeze. And we thought that was hilarious, but the powers that be did not.
Yeah.
And so our whole class had to go into the gymnasium and watch him get paddled.
I thought you were about to say watch him get naked.
No.
Like, that's a bit of a cruel punishment.
No, I only saw his buttercups for a brief second.
Ah.
But it was sad. It broke my heart for him.
Clearly it didn't, since you were laughing at the poor guy.
I was not laughing.
I was giggling.
You were, but you weren't even born.
I enjoyed it before I could.
Yeah, before you were even a twinkle in the eye, you were enjoying the punishments. Now, there was this other time in class when we had this guy teacher who was kind of a, I don't know, he kind of talk about like that.
Yeah.
And so we thought he was kind of ridiculous, of course. And so he's trying to teach us something, but we can't understand a word he's saying. And so these guys had watches, because we used to wear watches back in the olden days. And they were reflecting light onto his penis area.
His penile region.
And so I started laughing because
That's
it was
hilarious.
funny.
It's the funniest thing in
And
the world.
so, of course, he doesn't catch them. He asks me what's so funny. And I said, well, your penis is being illuminated. I had to leave the room and go to the office.
Yeah, I would have sent you to the office too.
He asked what was that funny,
I know.
and I told the truth.
I know.
And I got punished.
It's the way you phrase it, though.
I'm punished for telling the truth.
And that's what
message does that send?
That's what capitalism gets you, everyone.
That's just a poor way of doing business.
The poor man's...
Punishing the truth teller.
The poor boy.
What happened to the boys that were shining their watch lights on him? What, did anything happen to them? Heavens no.
They all got high-fived by the people in HR.
They did.
They were like, that
I'm
was a
sure
funny
they
bit.
did.
I saw this meme that said HR calling me to the office because they heard the joke I said was so funny they wanted to hear it in person. I love that one. I almost forgot about that guy.
But you didn't.
I did not.
You were Johnny on the spot. Well,
Johnny
Hunter on the spot. But
Johnny on the spot,
same
smoking
thing.
all sorts of pot.
No.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yes, you're bad.
I don't know if you noticed, but we are speeding through this game right now.
No, I did notice. We are like on fire.
Going crazy right now.
It's a pleasure to watch you. You're just like a professional.
This area took me
Is that
hours.
a panther?
It was a dog.
Oh, I thought it was a cat.
I like this lady. She's cool. She has a cool hat, and she wears a
she
mask.
looks very mysterious.
And we just keep talking.
I want to be
her.
mysterious, but I'm not mysterious. I can't shut up long enough to be mysterious.
We can actually call this woman to help us in a fight later.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
It's good to have friends. Why are you tearing up the furniture?
Because there's an item behind that one.
So you just knock it all down?
Yeah, it's not mine. I don't care what state it's in.
I have a lot of work to still do with you before you leave my home.
Yep. You better get to work, because I am not a catch right now.
No, you are still a catch.
I'm a catch like the sickness.
No, you are very attractive. You're brilliant.
Please don't compliment me.
You're funny.
Please don't compliment me.
You just have no manners.
I would appreciate it if I did not get complimented.
What is your problem?
I don't like getting complimented. That's it.
Well, that's
Wow, okay. That's fine.
I like compliments.
Yeah, I know you do. You like words of affirmation. I could care less.
I need words. That's not that I like them. It's that I need them.
I don't. I'm fine without them.
Well, that's because your mother raised you to be confident.
That's kind of true.
No, that's way true.
That's way true. Yeah, you're right.
Mine did not raise me to be confident.
You want to see a creepy creature?
How creepy.
That creepy.
Oh, I don't like, I don't like arms like that. Why
I
would
know.
you point that out to me?
Because you were going to see it no matter
I had
what.
to close my eyes.
We have to fight
I can't
these guys.
see.
We can't sleep.
Oh.
We feel too rushed.
It felt, okay, so do you probably don't remember because you were like, what, 3 years old?
I don't know. I don't remember.
We went someplace that had bats.
Oh, yeah, that zoo with like Aunt Brenda.
And they walked. Do you remember that?
Yeah, those bats freaked me out.
That freaked me out so bad.
We went there with Aunt Brenda, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, shoot.
Who's bleeding?
Me. These guys inflict bleed.
Oh, honey, are you all right?
Yeah, I just gotta run away for a second.
Run away. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, don't worry, he's one shot. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like those at all. I don't like that a
Did he
bit.
drop something? No. Here we go. Continuing. Onward through No Man's Wharf.
Onward, Christian soldiers.
Raise your sword and wait for a little bit.
I don't think that's how it goes, but that was
Listen for
pretty.
the message of the Lord. He'll say you're doing quite good today.
Now that was nice.
Thank you. It was all improv.
Yeah, well, you're a good improvist.
Mrs. Ranson.
Ahoy!
Oh, that's perfect, actually. Say that again.
Ahoy,
Look.
matey!
There's a pirate ship we will be going on.
I have pirate blood within me.
Yo ho diddly dee, say what you want, but a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
I am a pirate.
Look, a ghost ship.
I want a ghost ship.
Well, we're going on the ghost ship.
Yes!
That's where the next boss is.
Yes, a ghost ship.
He's a kind of cool boss,
This
too.
is cool.
Yeah. It's cool when you don't have to stay here for hours and
I'm digging the ghost ship thing. Well, what's nice is you get to move around a lot more. You see a lot more stuff.
Yeah, I'd say this game has a lot more variety than Dark.
Yes, variety is the word I was looking for.
There he is. He's
What
like
the crap is that?
he's like an assassin.
This reminds me of Lionel Richie's song "Dancing on the Ceiling."
Ooh. Oh, this is not good. This is not good
It
at all.
jumped like a frog.
Yeah, and there's two of them now and a bad guy. We're running.
Oh, they're like ninjas.
We gotta run for our lives.
Yes, run. By all means, run.
If I don't kick this thing over here, we have to run through all that again.
Well, kick it over, son.
Come on. Yeah, baby. Shortcut.
There we go. Did you see that? My son did that.
They aren't very nice, I reckon.
You reckon right, sonny boy.
You reckon Ralph.
Now, that was a movie, right?
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph.
I didn't really enjoy that movie very
I
much.
loved Wreck-It Ralph.
I didn't enjoy it.
I guess it depends on whether you
I
like
thought
video
the
games
girl was
or not.
kind of snotty. I didn't like that.
I like Vanellope.
I didn't.
She's a little annoying, but that's part of her character, and that's her charm.
Well, good for you. I
Thank
didn't
you.
care for
I
it.
appreciate it.
I would give it only 2 stars.
Out of how many?
5.
Okay. I was going to say, if that's out of 10, that's just injustice for Ralph.
You just need to mind your own business because you didn't even know what I was saying.
I give it a 6 out of 7, but it's just...
Okay, the top number is 5. So how are
No,
you
I
giving
meant-
it 6 out of 7?
I meant 6 out of 10.
Well, you said 6 out of 7.
Okay, out of 5, I'd give it a 3.
Okay, so we're not that far off.
It's a good... I enjoy it, but I acknowledge that there's flaws.
There are some flaws.
Okay, here's the next boss, the Flexile Sentry.
The Flexile Sentry?
Yes. Look, he's got 2 sides.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
He's cool.
Oh,
Also, the water slowly rises in this room.
you gotta hurry then.
Yeah, you gotta kill him fast. Luckily, if you stick with the club side, he's not nearly as bad. It's that sword
the
side.
swords thing's dangerous.
Sword side's got really annoying
So
combos.
dangerous.
We're doing pretty good though.
You're doing super good.
This guy gave me a lot. This whole area was like my least favorite the first time I played.
Oh, I'm so sorry because I'm digging it.
No, I love it. I love it now. It's just very hard.
That's what she said.
Definitely not about this guy. I'm so glad we haven't had to deal with the sword guy this whole time.
Me too.
Don't
Oh, he
turn.
hopped like a cricket. That was gross.
They're lizards. You see their little lizard heads?
They're lizards?
Yeah.
Where's their little lizard heads?
At the very top.
They're wearing those helmets.
Yeah, that only covers like their bottom jaw. They got
Oh,
lizard
now I
tops.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it worse. Oh no. When my grandparents, my mom's parents lived in Florida, what are those little lizards all over in Florida?
Anoles.
Yes. If you grabbed their tail, it broke off.
Yeah.
So they could get away from you.
And they grow back.
And I wanted to catch one so bad, but their tail always broke off.
We beat him.
You are amazing.
And now we can start doing fire magic.
We can do the fire magic. We can do the fire magic.
In this chest is the pyromancer's glove. And with it,
Ooh.
we also get a spell.
A spell?
So we can equip. Well, we can't do it just yet.
Is it like love potion number 9?
Look at our hand.
It's glowing.
Yeah, we won't use it too often, but we have it now.
But it's nice to have.
It's mostly just for a ranged option.
You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell. We did that in another series too.
We did?
We did, yeah, and I put a little bicycle ding.
Is this like copycatting?
I think we're just having
Is
deja
my
vu.
world just that small?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
need to break out, Hunter.
Break out in a song and dance.
Oh, I can go off on a ghost ship
Yeah.
and come back with new tales of
New tales of mystery.
treasure and mystery.
Amber Herb.
I remember Herb.
Amber Herb. All right, we're almost to this other area that gave me the most trouble on my first playthrough. The Lost Bastille.
He was just asleep and you just smashed him.
Yeah. They deserve it for sleeping on the job.
Oh, that's true. I've never slept on the job.
I actually have multiple times.
That's not something to be proud of.
Now that they didn't catch me. Actually, no, they did.
Who caught you?
Dad, back when I worked for him.
Let's see. What's the worst thing I ever did at work that I got in trouble for?
Murder,
No,
right?
I didn't get in trouble. But one time when I worked at a law firm, I was in the library getting a document, and somebody came in and asked me a question, and I stood up, and I stepped on my skirt, so my skirt fell down, and I was standing there in my pantyhose.
How do you frickin' do these things?
What do you mean?
You live in like a frickin' Looney Tunes character. I don't understand.
If there's something bizarre that's going to happen, it will happen to me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Instead of Murphy's Law, this is Tess's Law.
What's Murphy's Law?
You know, if something bad,
If something,
look it up. There's a law.
I'm not gonna look it up.
Yes, you are.
You're my source of info.
Well, I'm not a very reliable source of info.
I'm learning
But there is a
that.
thing called Murphy's Law. Okay, for example, I played on a softball team.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
How soft was the ball?
not very. Let
Like
me
if you
tell you, it hurt. I got hit by it once, and it hurt.
If it hit you in the head, you'd have a little bit of the damage.
I have concussion.
Concussion.
Anyway, we sucked. We were horrible.
Boo.
We lost probably every game.
That's bad.
And so the last game we played was a really obnoxious team,
Ew.
and they were really good, and they liked rubbing our faces in it. So as we were leaving
Oh, I remember
the
this story.
game, I was in the back of the van, which was, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, that I would sit back there.
Terrible idea.
But their van was right behind us, so I mooned them. Well, apparently someone in our van told our coach, and he invited me to come sit in the front seat with him because he thought that was a better location for me.
I agree with him.
And he said to me, "Shall I call your father and explain to him how you congratulated the other team?"
You said yes, right?
And I said,
Yes, absolutely,
"Hey,
sir.
sure. Want me to dial the number for you?"
Yeah.
And he said, "That is not the right answer."
You're going to be dead in a second,
Well, if you
child.
already know the answer, why are you asking me? So then I was told I had to be quiet the rest of the way or my father would be called.
You were such a sassy child. It's so weird.
I know, and I'm such a delight now.
Such an elegant enchantress nowadays.
Yes, thank you.
I just blew up 3 dogs. Up 2 dogs.
Oh, why do you always have to kill the
Because
dogs?
they're freaking mean and they're in every game. You can't avoid it.
But I like dogs.
I
and
do
I have
too.
a dog.
I like dogs, but not these. Okay, this part's kind of cool. The pursuer is pursuing us. See him?
Through it. Oh, I see him back there,
Yeah.
thinking he's all sneaky.
He still got me.
Oh, he just kind of
Yep, there I go. We don't have to kill him this time. He's not a boss.
Oh,
He's
that
a
was
little
a
mini
painful
boss.
death. I didn't like that death.
We got the ring I wanted, though, and that's all.
And that's all that matters, right?
Precisely, yes.
Okay. Pickaxe.
Pickaxe, more like.
I'll pick your axe.
More like choose axe. Do you get it?
No.
Pick and choose.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah, I see it now.
That's where the comedy is derivative.
Sorry, I'm a
of.
little slow this evening.
It's okay. I'm a little slow too, but not in the game.
No, in the game, you are Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, Andre, Andre.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's my catchphrase.